This soldier was unlucky enough to be captured. He dropped to his knees and surrendered, then was dragged into a village. He tried to keep smiling, hoping for kind treatment, but the Vietnamese forced him to sprawl on the ground, even tying his limbs with rough ropes. When the man begged to use the restroom, no one paid him any heed. The soldiers tied his feet to a buffalo, and he was dragged forcefully across the ground. He could only thrash wildly, soon passing out from the pain. So the Vietnamese stuffed him into a well, forcing him to stay awake. After a few days, he was sent to a prisoner of war camp, where other prisoners huddled, each one gaunt and skeletal. This steeled the man's resolve to escape. To save food, he furtively stashed rice in his mouth, spitting it out once back in his cell to hide away. That day, he pretended to chat with a guard, and stole a nail, then sharpened it into a crude key. Once the guards fell asleep, the man spat out the key, and shackling everyone, he climbed to a high spot, tore a hole in the thatched roof, and used a mirror to scan the surroundings. After confirming no one was nearby, they pried open the bamboo fence from below. The man found the guards' guns, stole them all, and distributed them to his companions. Next, he shot the Vietnamese guards, grabbed essential supplies, and fled into the jungle. As rain poured down, the two tilted their heads back to drink the rainwater. When hunger gnawed at them, they ate the rice they'd hidden earlier. But the downpour grew too fierce. They were swept away by floodwaters. They lashed wood together to make a raft, but soon encountered a waterfall. Fortunately, they clambered onto the bank, though all their supplies were washed away. Suddenly, an American helicopter flew overhead. The man shouted frantically, but it didn't stop. Refusing to give up, he started a fire by rubbing sticks, setting a nearby hut ablaze. But when the helicopter passed again, they mistook him for an enemy and opened fire. The man was overcome with despair. Starving, the two even begged a boy for food, but the villagers drove them away with harsh words. Suddenly, the man spotted Vietnamese soldiers. He ducked silently into the bushes. After they left, he rushed over and grabbed the sweet potatoes they'd left behind for food. At that moment, another plane flew over. The man picked up a plantain leaf, waving it wildly. This time, the plane spotted him. Soon a helicopter arrived, landing slowly. The man's heart raced with excitement as it lowered a rescue rope. He was finally saved. This is a true story. So do you know the name of this resilient man?